This video is brought to you by AKS IAS.
Now I will move on to the second category, physical aspects. Okay? Physical aspects are basically something which is very not that important, but still at times it can be very important and God forbid very embarrassing also. The dress. What do you wear? Well, standard advice is, as I told you, most of those gentlemen in the interview board are of the age of your parents. They prefer conservative dress. For the men, suit is all time best. For the girls, sari with a matching blouse is the very best. Some may say that I am more comfortable with salwar kameez, chudidar. That's your choice. What all I am trying to say that other factors being equal, if you are draped in sari, you carry a certain gravitas which will put a very positive impression upon the members of the board. Especially, don't forget, the elderly people. Elderly people, if they see a sari draped officer, they certainly feel more impressed. It's just my advice. Otherwise, as it is said, dress is a personal choice. But on that day, avoid having multiple choices. Okay? Whatever dress you wear, feel comfortable in that and let gravity show up in your dress. Some people are very fond of multicolored shirts, striped shirts, horizontal, vertical. For heaven's sake, avoid that, pastel designs on that day. White shirt is the very best color, I can tell you that. Carry a set, not one, two shirts. Yes, it's possible that due to some unforeseen circumstances, one shirt may be spoiled, something happens, something falls on it. Avoid that kind of a thing, okay? So, two white shirts carry with you for that day. Some people also advise that carry two pairs of suit, but I won't go that far. One pair of suit is a must, absolute must. You can have one more suit in case something happens, you can use that also. But some kind of a cushion for the shirt and the suit is always helpful. Naturally, shoes will be of the matching color. If you're having a deep brown suit, it will be the deep brown color shoes. If you are having a black suit, which is mostly the case, or the blue one or the gray one, they go with the black shoes. So all those things are known. I think you don't have to worry about it. But whatever dress you wear, ensure that you feel comfortable in that and you carry the necessary gravitas around your persona. This is very, very important. About the girls, it's not that I'm giving them big advice. If you are not comfortable with sari at all, then my advice would be that choose to wear a sari after a certain practice. Practice with the sari in the room, with your mother, with your sister. And if you are feeling totally uncomfortable, avoid it. Okay? Don't wear something which will create consciousness unnecessarily and divert your attention at the time of interview. Okay? You are not going to converse with your dress, you are going to converse with the board. So whatever dress you wear, be absolutely comfortable in that. That's what is going to be my advice. Then, not that it happens very often, but when you go for interview, suppose it is still 1 hour or 1.5 hours between you and the interview. There is a temptation to go in for, some chai pakoda, mirchi bhaji, sometime chutney, sometime they go for the tomato sauce. Then nearby there are all kinds of makka jonna, bhutta. Avoid the temptation of all these eateries at that time because they have a tendency to fall on your shirt. If Tomato sauce has to fall on your shirt. It shall fall on your shirt. That's it. Please avoid those temptation which are aplenty in that area of UPSC premises on that day. There is another aspect of physicality, I don't know how to put it. You see, some of the candidates are very fond of sort of rehearsing, talking to each other. They say, let's have a mock interview. You ask me some questions, I will ask you some questions. For heaven's sake, avoid this chit chat with your other candidates around that UPSC premises. Your knowledge is not going to improve in the half an hour. You will exhaust yourself. If that fellow or that lady is from some English medium school and you are from Telugu medium, you will find unnecessarily complex ridden. No need. Avoid unnecessary talks, discussions, mock interviews, mock discussions with anyone. If possible, take a corner, sit down there comfortably. Don't close your eyes, people may mistake you for a Adi Yogi, but generally be in a thinking mode, Be in a least distractive. Don't be distracted. Nothing should distract you. You should not distract anybody. Your face should have that peaceful, enlightened glow. I'm not saying be a Buddha, but don't look a Buddhu. Okay? That's all I want to say. Conserve your energies. Very, very important. So these are the things which I thought I will share with you on the physical aspect. Your dress, keep a cushion, shirt, pant. Some people are very fond of putting a handkerchief on the front, pocket of your coat. Please avoid all those heroism. Red color handkerchief on a black achkan or the black suit. It looks very good for Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Obviously, you are not going to be Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, isn't it? You are going to be a prospective civil servant. So, don't put on those heroism which you find our heroes put up in the cinemas. Adevuddu. No handkerchief hanging out. And obviously, you are not going to put your hands inside your trousers pocket and then move around. Nothing of that sort. The coat button should be closed. When you enter in, you are not going to have open coat button. No. Coat button should be closed. You should be suited and properly dressed. Button should be closed. Not even one button. If there are 3 buttons, all the 3 buttons should be closed. It should not happen that 2 are closed, 1 is open inadvertently. Unte chuskondi. When you sit down and when you feel comfortable, probably you can open the buttons and be a little more at ease and comfort. Only then you start the interview. But before leaving, if you have opened up all the 3 buttons before giving interview, after the interview is over, quietly close all the 3 buttons. And when you come out and take the final leave from the chair, in a reverential mode, you should look exactly the same properly buttoned up, suited officer as you were looking when you entered in. Okay? So this is very, very important. Not that buttons are important, but why should there be one button open? No, not at all. There is no need for that. About the sari, I have told the lady officers, please be comfortable. Other factors being equal, sari is any day more gracious and carries more gravitas than anything else. Color you can choose. Avoid glitzy colors, avoid dazzling colors, avoid multiple colors. Labham ledandi. Some people are very fond of black, total black sari. Some people are very fond of white. Now this absolute black and absolute white are the 2 absolutes. My request would be, go in for some combination which is to your choice. Okay, so I'm sure your mother will be able to tell you the very best choice. After all, she has brought you up and she knows very well what's your liking and what's your comfort level. So listen to your mother so far as the saree is concerned and the color is concerned. She will be the best advisor on these occasions. Okay, so far as boys are concerned, they can look up to their father or their uncle or somebody whom they know pretty well and wear the dress and show that how do I look like, and that should be very fine. Okay, so these are some of the things I thought I will share with you. How to tie, you can keep a pair of tie, 2 ties, 2 shirts, they always help you out. Okay, so these are just a few advices I thought I will share with you so far as the physical aspect is concerned.
This video is brought to you by AKS IAS.